Alright guys, it's 7:05. Let's get going over to work. Let's go have a good day at Universal. Beautiful clouds today. That is for sure. Let's get going. Good morning! It is Saturday, December 13th. And today will be a day. I'll be honest with you. So basically, here's what I will be doing. I am call-in coverage for boat dock duty. And what that means is, let's just say somebody that's supposed to work over at Hard Rock Hotel on screening calls in, says they can't come in because they're sick or something. I would then go ahead and go in for them in that place. Same with any of the other resorts, Portofino, Sapphire, whatever. Now, let's just say that nobody calls in. Everybody shows up, all good, right? Then I go work in the hub. And basically, that's what happens for the rest of the day until 4:30 today. But yeah, that's essentially my day today. Yesterday, I had such an amazing time over there at Horizon West Middle School. It was an amazing time for real. The kids were really a lot of fun. Many recognized me from last time. And the teachers were also really great, and so were the administrators. It really did make me miss being in the classroom for real. And that's the thing. When you're being torn from your previous life to your new life, it can be difficult. It can be scary and challenging. Because you want to go ahead and you're excited for something new, but at the same time, you're also a little bit scared because it's different from what you've been doing.
And subscribe.
For basically 5 years or so of doing dealership IT in different capacity. And yeah, there's parts of me that miss that life. There's parts of me that miss also the thrill of a problem and solving it. But at the same time, I also enjoy and I love the teaching aspect of what I've been doing lately. And that's been a lot of fun to do. It really has. And I don't know what's going to happen next. And that can be a little daunting as well, because you want to know, you want to go ahead and have a plan structured out. But at the same time, the universe just isn't giving you a structured plan at all. And it's making you just guess and wonder. But what I do know is that what I'm doing now, is not going to be where I want to be at the end of next year. Not at all. I want to be in a better situation. Financially, mentally. I want to be able to get back to my fun, easygoing life again. Yeah, I'm not going to be making the 60 grand again. But at the same time, I'll also not be basically meeting my bills barely. You know? That's the other aspect to it, to be truthful. And that's what makes what I'm doing now so painstaking. It's basically get up, go to work, get a pay your bills, and there goes all your money. Whereas before, and I was used to being able to have extra money laying around, and I could go out, just have fun with the girls, and just enjoy the time. But I find that as you trickle down, you relate more to Al Bundy from Married with Children more and more. It's so funny, it really is. But for today, I'm going to go over the universal, do what I need to. And I think I have an idea, a way to go. That I do want to spend some time checking out some of the adverts for any IT positions as well. Keeping an eye on business education for schools again. And just start putting applications out there again. Because the best time to start looking for a job is when you already have one. Now, to be honest, I think I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt. That last year, when I got my student loans discharged, okay? I only wish now that I would have done like a UCF online course back then to go ahead and do like English or something. Or even technology. And the reason why is because then I would have had a nice backup plan in place, which would have been really good. That way, come January, when everything went to crap, I would have had that backup and I would have gone, okay, let's start applying at these schools here. They're wanting an English teacher. All right, let's start at this school here. They're wanting a business ed teacher. Done. Instead of waiting and then going, oh, crud, you know? But everything happens in life at a time for a reason. That's what I've learned. And we'll just go with the flow and we'll see what happens. But for now, let's get going over to Universal. Let's do what we have to. And maybe one day, we'll go and end up in a classroom on my own. Or we'll end up in an IT office. Either way, let's go have an amazing day. Because each day is what you make of it. So let's go do it. All right, guys, it is 7:42. Let's go to work and let's have a great day today. I will see you in the afternoon. Have a great one. All right, guys, it is 4:33 and it is time to get home. And I know what you're wondering. Why are you late? Don't you normally get out like 5 minutes before? Yeah. So here was the deal, okay? Today, I got to be at the amazing Portofino Bay Resort. Man, that place is amazing as heck with some awesome views. And really, it is so much fun. Not to mention, the guests are amazing over there. And the team members I got to work with were great as well. Ed and Dave in the morning, and then a couple more in the afternoon. It was so much fun. But you know what, though? I'll tell you something. I do miss Tiffany. Oh, my gosh. I have been missing that beautiful girl all day. Truthfully. And that had me thinking earlier. Like, if another remote IT job popped up, oh, my God, I would be, like, all over it. And then doing my university work while I was doing that. That would have been like a perfect combination, really. And I kick myself in the butt every day and night that I didn't do that last year after my student loans were clear. I just didn't go back in, get a degree in something relevant, computers or teaching or something, or teaching computers. You know, that would have been an amazing opportunity to do. But you know what? It is what it is. And truthfully, you can't go in the past and change it. Otherwise, you'll make the future potentially worse. Not all outcomes are like Back to the Future, where everybody ends up happy. But I'll tell you something. Going forward, my head is to the grindstone. My mind is thinking about what I can do today to better myself tomorrow. And what I need to get done. I took that failure at the interview as not a true rejection, but a what the heck do I need to do to get myself from here all the way up to here? Where do I need to get to? What do I need to do? Yeah, the principal, she wouldn't email me back at all on any subject matter. But you know what? That's okay. Because truthfully, I'm just going to go ahead and keep trying and keep busting my butt. And that's what I can do. But for now, let's go ahead. Let's get home to a beautiful girl. And we actually decide, because I get off early tomorrow at 2:30, we can pop over to Publix, get something for dinner, make it quick at home like spaghetti, and then go ahead and do Lego night tomorrow night. But tonight, Tiff and I are just going to have a nice night together. After Lily's asleep, we're just going to relax in bed, watch a couple shows. Tip's going to go to bed. I'm going to lay next to her and just chill. And then eventually just go to sleep early. Because I got to be up tomorrow at 4 a.m. to go and get ready for work for tomorrow. Because I got to be over here at 6. But yeah, that's all we're going to do. Tonight, we're just going to go over to Chick-fil-A from what Tip asked earlier. If I would be okay with it. I was like, yeah, that's fine. But for now, let's go ahead. Let's get home. And this morning, I really had a lot to think about and ponder on and take into consideration about how everything's been going and the ups, downs, lefts, rights. How my previous life still lingers in me, missing it, but at the same time, this new life is trying to fight to keep me there. And all I want to do is just become the best teacher I can be, to be honest. I did the IT world stuff. It was a lot of fun. And truthfully, if I could go back into it, I would, for the time being, while I go ahead and clear through all my university work. And then come out of it and then go into teaching fully. I think that's what I would do. And I think honestly it's just because whenever I substitute, I absolutely love it. It's a lot of fun and I enjoy it to death. But the security work, it's not my forte. It's not what I've been enjoying or really liking too much. So yeah, I want to find something that makes me fully happy. And that's what teaching does. So I'm going to go ahead, throw my net out there, get the master's for English, if UCF will have me, or do the computer science program with Penn State University. Then I can go ahead and go into teaching technology or industrial education. But there we go. 2 great paths. Both of which will lead me down the road properly. Yes, I'm a bit drained, and that's saying something even for me. So let's go ahead. I'm going to call Tiff, enjoy some time on the phone with her, and we're going to get home safely. Let's do it. Preparing macOS Tahoe 26.2. Nice. All right, guys. Thank you so much for a great day. I know today was kind of a downer. Honestly, I wasn't feeling fully up and at 'em. And I'll be honest with you about it. Yeah, I really wasn't, you know? And that's because, really, there's part of me that misses the old life. And part of me that's excited for what's down the road. But right now I'm stuck in the middle. And it sucks being stuck in the middle because, as many of you know that watch, okay? I'm sure some of you out there, you're in jobs where you're not happy, you're miserable, it sucks. Either the pay is bad, the work environment is bad, or your bosses are just real, basically, Grinches. You see, for me, the work environment is great. Universal. There's so much variety to views that you get. Whether it's in the hub or City Walk or at many of the amazing resorts. So that's not it. The supervisors, the bosses, they're not the problem either. Because really, they're pretty decent, truthfully. I haven't had any issues with hardly any of them. You know, only one of them one time, and yeah, it hasn't been a problem since. So there's no issue there. Which brings it to the pay. And I'll be honest with you, yeah, it's a huge step down. Going from $60K a year all the way down to the 20s. Yeah, it's like a 3/4 drop off. And honestly, that can be a downer. You know, and it's fine by saying it. It doesn't mean anything really. But you got 2 choices. You can just lay down and just accept the mediocrity of it, or you can do option 2 of going ahead, kicking some butt, and figuring out a secondary plan of either another position in the company come January, or I go ahead and find another outside company that will give me the valuation of what I'm worth in my IT credibility and in other terms. Now, there was one idea I kicked to Tiffany just to see what she would even say. It was an interesting idea about working for like a pre-K center or something to go ahead and just have some more fun with all this, with this teaching avenue, you know? Because so far, substitute has been absolutely amazing. The only place I've not substituted yet in age range is elementary school. So far, I primarily do middle school and high school. Lately, mostly middle school. And it's been amazing. I love it to death. It's so much fun. The kids are great. The administrations have been amazing and supportive. And they always like to check in on you just to make sure that everything is going good. I love that. But that's the thing. When you sit down at the end of the day and you think about where you're happiest, and then you remember your life is very limited in your overall capacity for the longevity. So realistically, you have maybe 40 years of actual working time where you want to try to fill it with something meaningful, something that gives back to the community around you, at the same time, something that you enjoy. Because after that, then you go into your retirement period, if you can, and you try to take it easy the rest of your life. And for me, I just want to go ahead and do something meaningful that gives back. Because after all, life is very limited. So do what you can while you can and enjoy it. Don't waste it on something that you're not passionate about, something you're not interested in fully. And yeah, I'm taking my own advice and I'm figuring out a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C. I'm going down plan A right now. Plan A is splitting myself 3 ways between college, then also universal, and also substitute. Yes, you can restart. Plan B is going ahead and working a singular job while going to university and doing that online. And plan C is basically working on a new pattern, a new area of where I could go inside of Universal that pays more while doing university. So you see, there's 3 plans and 3 paths to go down. I'm not going to be stuck on one and then burn myself out at both ends. And truthfully, yeah, I'm not going to let that happen. Because, one, I got 2 wonderful girls that want to see the best. And they don't want to see me burnt out like that. Also, I got you guys too. You know, Uncle Orville, David, Christina, you know, Allison, all of you guys. And truthfully, I know that that's how you're feeling too. So don't worry. I think I have some plans that could actually be a benefit in the future. Thank you, dear. Come here.
It just needs to be stirred a bit more.
Oh, come here. I love this cute little head. Love that cute little body. But yes, I have plans in the works. Unfortunately, everything is after January. Whether it's university, whether it's moving away in Universal to a different post that's more up in tune with what I want, or just completely moving away from Universal. Either way of the three, I'll figure it out. But I'll tell you this for sure. I'm not going to make any rash, quick decisions without really thinking it over well. That's for sure. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for everything. I hope you have a good night and a good day tomorrow. Sunday, after all. Enjoy your time tomorrow. Unless the internet goes out in the house. Yeah, there will be Lego night. And with that, good night. Or game night. We'll figure it out. One of those two. Ooh, substitute job. Let's see what we can snag real quick. Hold on. Nope, somebody already got it. Yeah, usually there's like a few people that keep the app like running constantly. And then I heard about there's a paid version that of an alternative app that logs you in, but you get to see the notifications beforehand. And it's like, whatever. I'm not paying for an app when all we get is like $130 a day anyway. That's dumb. Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Now go get some sleep because we all need it. And you and I gotta get up at 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be an early day. Good night.
But I know we won't get